My mom had just taken me on this great shopping spree for my birthday, and I bought these clothes. I walked into the lunchroom and everyone made so much fun of me. I felt so ashamed, the fact that I was different. There are just so many specifics that have stuck with me to this day that have really instilled a sense of like fear.
I had a Pocahontas backpack and I loved that Pocahontas backpack. I wore it to school and got ripped and everyone got made fun of me, and it just became a routine where I would come home from elementary school crying.
I was teased growing up for being gay before I even knew that I was gay. 4th grade, only played with girls at recess, and my teacher took me out of class and talked to me and was like, you should really hang out with other boys sometimes. And I remember being like, why are you telling me who I should hang out with and why does it matter?
Growing up in elementary, I was hung out with the girls, but I did actually like them at that time. I had a crush on like almost every girl at the table I sat with at one point. They're like, oh, I just see you as a friend. Aww. But I remember the jock guys always telling me like, oh, you're gay, and like, and gay, and people making fun of me not only because they assumed I was gay, but because I was overweight.
I was asked growing up like if I was, and I was like, oh my God, are they gonna find out? Growing up, you hear stories about gay people getting killed on the street.
And like that happens still now, which is horrifying.
I was bullied in middle school by somebody who eventually came out, and he would bully me for being gay, which was him projecting onto me his insecurities.
I think being bullied for being gay just kind of confirmed that I didn't want to come out of the closet. I was afraid of coming out and admitting to myself and to the world like who I really am.
I don't know if that kind of trickled down into like my adulthood now. I'm sure it has, because everything that we experience in our lives like affects us in one way or another.
I don't show PDA when I'm on the street. Like, I don't hold hands. I'm afraid that society is gonna regress, and then all of a sudden there's gonna be laws about being gay.
Gay people are getting shot, gay people are getting like attacked. Oh, it's okay to hate people who aren't like you. I definitely do feel like already a shift back. I still haven't let it overwhelm me with fear yet, but it is like this little thing nagging me in the back of my head, like, is it still okay for you to be yourself all the time? Are you gonna get a rock thrown at your head if you like hold your boyfriend's hand?
I think for me, the biggest fear that I have is that the younger generation kind of coming up, people in their teens and 20s, have had it pretty good. Like, they've seen so much change in the past 10 years, and where being gay is very accepted and almost a norm in society. And they don't know how hard it has been to fight for those things. Some of those rights can still be taken away.
And they are. Even me, like a difference between you, I know it's not the big age difference, but there's a lot of very privileged gay kids growing up now. You can literally tell them, oh, this person helped with this movement. They're like, oh, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. And you know, they should, because that's the reason why they can be so IDGAF on Instagram and I don't care haters and this and that, because of people like that that have fought for me.
For me especially, it felt like, you're not accepted, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. And then all of a sudden, wow, gays can get married, it's cool again. We forget about the middle of the country and the students out there who can't be protected. And I think that there's still a lot of work to do, starting to be more mindful of the laws that protect people like me and little kids out there who need it.
I think when I first came out, I was like, oh yeah, it'd be a lot easier if I were straight.
I have never wished I was straight.
I remember going to sleep sometimes and being like, oh man, I wish I was straight, and then crying and everything was intense.
When I met my current boyfriend, I told him that one day I would marry a girl. Because at the time I was not out at all, and that's what I thought I had to do. That's what society tells you. Please my parents, deny a big part of myself. Now I love being gay because that's who I am.
No, I never wish I was straight. Never.
I absolutely did wish I was straight. I thought when I was younger that being gay would mean a life of more bullying.
As much bullying as I went through and had to like endure, being gay has become something that I'm so proud of.
But once you like rip that Band-Aid off, you're out. No, I wouldn't change a thing.
You come out of the closet and you just seal that door?
Yep.
But a lot of the time, I like forget that being gay is seen as the abnormal thing, because it's just like what my life is and how I love living my life. And every once in a while I'll be like, wouldn't it suck if I was straight? Because I wouldn't have all this like great gay sex. Like
now, no, like I'm so creative and I love making people laugh. The whole like creative aspect, I've opened and let blossom because I was honest with myself.
Now that I'm gay and I see how fucking great it is, I would never wish to be straight. We have so much fun. Just like my day-to-day life being gay, I can listen to whatever music I want and it's never a threat to my sexuality.
You can be whatever you want to be, compared to things that you can't do because maybe that would be a little too gay.
How proud I am of this person that I've become and how I feel like I'm the most me I've ever been. I want that journey for everyone who is a little gay boy or gay girl out there who doesn't feel accepted.
And I'm definitely so much more comfortable being gay than I ever have been, especially being in a big city where it's so accepted. I think that there's still a lot of hate. A lot of people get gay bashed still, and we don't always talk about it. I'm trying to to, as a gay man, become much more active in talking about that and putting an end to it.
I think being gay and overcoming all the struggles that we have growing up, I feel like I'm a lot more empathetic to different struggles. Even if it doesn't have anything to do with being gay, like you can relate.
A lot of people are so obsessed with other people's relationships and like what they're doing, and they're not even working on their own selves, that for me it was kind of a step to be like, don't worry about me, like I'm happy, like I'm genuinely happy, so like you should be happy too. It's just more accepting of like other people and differences, and that it's okay that we might not agree on something, even as gay people, because we're both gay, but there's probably, we might have differences, and that it's okay and we can talk through them.
Being in the gay community has taught me a lot about transparency and acceptance. Whoever you are, you can be totally transparent about who you are, and we will accept you. When you're queer, you have the freedom to be as masculine or as feminine as you want.
I think having anything that's inherently a part of who you are that you have to actively overcome growing up makes you so strong, and I think that that's what makes me so proud, is that I overcame the obstacles that came along with being gay, and that led me to a higher place of self-love, and that's why I'm so proud of it. I'm also just really proud of this community and everything that it stands for.